Sam Dehne, the Encyclopedia of Reno Government, and the guard dog against government blundering and corruption, and mainly the guard dog against the pathological and perennial prevaricators, affectionately known as the Reno news media. The Reno news media, and they use that word news loosely. The Reno news media is insanely afraid and jealous of this 160-pound senior citizen. I'm an Air Force Academy graduate, spent many years flying fighters and bombers, and the media mouses are scared to death of this man who has only the welfare of the community in his heart and body and soul. Sam Dehne, that's me. I am responsible for 92% of the good things about Reno, all the way from saving Burning Man single-handedly, all the way to being the driving force that helped bring the beloved Tesla to Reno. Now I'm going to upgrade that 92% to 94% of the good things about Reno, because 15 years ago, when Reno bureaucrats and the Air National Guard, and I love the Air National Guard, were hell-bent on getting fighter planes to replace their F-4 Phantoms, I was the only person who went to Washington and contacted them and told them to give the Air National Guard C-130 cargo planes. The only person, month after month. Guess what? Up against all of those bureaucrats, I was able to convince Washington to give the Nevada Air National Guard C-130s. It saved over 300 jobs, but I also said, let's get those guys firefighting C-130s. So we got all these firemen here. Firefighting C-130s so they can protect the citizens from all the fires around the town. And guess what? I'm upgrading from 92% of the good to 94% because 15 years later, finally, Washington followed my directive, Sam's directive, retired Air Force officer, fighter bomber pilot, telling them to give firefighting C-130s to Reno, and Nevada Air Guard is getting firefighting C-130s. You know, the news media mouses are really the most disgusting thing in our community. I can't blame these folks up here for all the problems. The news media mouses, I've been here to bringing information and data and reports to these podiums for 25 years. The media is scared to report it. But on top of that, what is really pathetic about the media is that they have this dire hatred for law enforcement. 6 months ago, they came down on top of our new police chief, Jason Soto, and said he's unqualified. He doesn't have any backing. And I came to the podiums and said, no, they're wrong. He is qualified. And thank goodness you followed my directive and hired him. Now the media mouses over there are attacking our beloved Washoe County Sheriff, Chuck Allen, saying that because he performs slight indiscretion, he's a bad person. That's stepping on pea ants. I have brought more information that ought to be reported by the media than all of the people added together, and the media is afraid to even report the name Sam Dehne. I recommend to Sheriff Chuck Allen, buddy, put Sam Dehne on speed dial. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. You're welcome, you're welcome.